Hey everybody, welcome back again. It's the Ancient Meddler and I'm back with another reaction. This time I'm doing something I wanted to hear, so I thought, I'll share it with you guys. Back in the 80s, I was a big fan of some hair metal bands. I wasn't a fan of all hair metal bands, but I was really into several groups that were considered hair metal. And one of them was a band called Cinderella, which I always thought was way better than the hair metal moniker that was stuck on them. I thought they were a very talented group of musicians, and I thought um, Tom Kiefer's voice was just incredible. And they were really big for a short period of time, several year period where they just kind of blew up and exploded and had a bunch of hit songs, and then they faded into obscurity once grunge came around. So I think they're underrated. I think they need to get a lot more credit than they get, and I think people dump them into this category, which it's such a horrible thing to just refer to a genre as dismissively as people use the term hair metal, because there were a lot of bands in the 80s, rock bands in the 80s that were really good, and this is one of them. So this is one of my favorite songs from them. It's called Bad Seamstress Blues slash Falling Apart at the Seams. So it's like the intro's a really bluesy number, and then it jumps into this rock and roll song. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you listen to some of it from the actual studio recording. Then we're going to jump into a live concert where they did it back in the day, like I don't know what year it was, 89 maybe, and then one from Tom Kiefer in on his own, touring just like a couple years ago. A recording of him doing this with his band. So I thought that would be a fun thing to do. So let's check them out. I'm not going to go to Wikipedia and tell you who Cinderella was. Um, just trust me, they were big and they were great. So I loved them. All right, this is it's called Bad Seamstress Blues. There's no video for this. So. If memory serves correctly, this was the first song on their album, and I don't remember the name of that album. It was one of their later albums. It was after Long Cold Winter. I don't know. And this was the lead song. So when you put it on, this is what you heard first, and it was like, whoa, really bluesy slide guitar going there with a harmonica. It was very different for them. They never did anything like that. So I was kind of surprised by it. So maybe you're surprised.
Tried to sing it, but my song had been sung, and now I ain't got no worries, ain't got no one to call my own. I know, I said, but when I got just a little bit older, all I got had come undone. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, boys. All right, we're going to stop right there. And we're going to jump back over onto the live version. This is from 1989. Don't know what it is. I'll post these I'll post all these to the description. Gosh, wow, my brain stopped working. All right, so it's not a very good video, but we'll just check it out anyway. I mean, the quality's pretty bad. The big crowd, the Music Peace Festival. The only thing I didn't like about this is that that's a recording, right? So that's a canned thing. It's an intro. They're not actually playing. They're backstage getting ready to come on. It would have been nice if they were actually playing this, but they play in a second. So. If memory serves too, I think they're from Pennsylvania, maybe Philadelphia, I think, or New Jersey, one or the other. I can't remember. I should look it up, but I'm not gonna. So if you know where they're from, tell me in the comments. I think it was one of those two places, New Jersey or Pennsylvania. Yeah, I know it's not the same place. Yeah, it's a big crowd out there. Wow. There's a lot of people. I was young, I tried to sing it, but my song had been sung, and now I ain't got no worries, ain't got no one to call my own. When I got just a little bit older, all I got had come undone. All right, now we're going to jump to the more recent recording, which is a lot better quality. So. And this is from 2018. It's the Tom Kiefer of Cinderella. And let's jump in. I'm going to do the beginning because he actually plays the slide guitar. So. Then we'll jump back to the studio version. It's pretty amazing that he's even singing at all. He blew out both of his vocal cords and had to have reconstructive surgery on them. And it was like he might not ever sing again. So. All right, that's just a little taste of it live. Now I'll go back and finish it up with the studio version so we can have a quality listen. I love this song. It's just got a great riff to it. A very heavy kind of sound. It kicks in and then it just keeps going. So I like it. I'm going to pause it before we get into any good guitar work. Okay, so there's a little double entendre in the name, right? Falling apart at the seams, so it's an emotional statement. And when things aren't going very well and you're upset, you're falling apart at the seams, right? But also, if you have a shirt, it's not very well made. It's literally falling apart at the seams. And so the intro is called Bad Seamstress Blues. So she's not a very good seamstress at sewing things, and therefore we are falling apart at the seams. So anyway. Oh no. I killed the audio. Bad boy. All right, that was Falling Apart at the Seams. Bad Seamstress Blues, Falling Apart at the Seams by Cinderella. So I hope you like that. I really enjoy it. I thought it's a great song to me, and hope you appreciate it. If you have comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section where they belong. If you want to like this, click the little like. If you don't, okay. And if you want to subscribe for more great content from the ancient metaler, that's me, not a metaler, metaler. Though I have been accused of meddling before, so. Anyway, and if you want to know when things come out, like today, a bunch of stuff dropped, so ring the little notification bell so you know whenever something comes out. Anyway, I'm done with this one and need to run to the next one. So I don't know what the next one's going to be. You need to tell me. What do you want me to react to? Give me a list. Let me know. What is that? I don't know what that is, but I like the red hair. So I may go check it out. All right, we'll see. This is another thing. I just randomly pick stuff, so we'll see. We'll get there. One way or another. All right, bye.